Hello dreamers, welcome to my channel The Professor. In this video, I'm going to talk about the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on Express Entry Program Canada. The reason why I'm making this video is that people who want to go to Canada and settle over there need to understand the present scenario in Canada and what IRCC is up to. So without wasting any more minutes, let's begin with the video. So first, we're going to talk about impact of COVID-19 on Canada. Along with the rest of the world, Canada is facing a period of uncertainty. Statistics Canada, or StatCan as it's popularly known, has estimated an 11% fall in real GDP for April, following a 7.2% drop in March. Canada, which has had more than 7,000 deaths due to COVID 19, has closed its border to non essential travel since March, and it is unclear when they will be opened again. Next, we're going to talk about impact of COVID-19 on immigration process. Owing to the impact of COVID-19, the government of Canada has introduced a few significant changes to the policies and regulations related to immigration with an aim to protect the health and well-being of the Canadians. The effect of COVID-19 or coronavirus pandemic has left many foreign visa applicants, permanent Canadian residents, and Canadian citizens unsure of where they stand. The truth is that the Canadian visa application process has not really been affected, except to help accommodate you if you are in the process of or would like to apply for Canadian visa. If you are applying from any high risk area such as China, Iran, or South Korea, for example, you would be granted an extra 90 days to submit supporting documentation as long as you can provide proof that you are unable to attain due to being restricted to do so. This include inability to provide documents such as police certificate, medical certificate, biometric, and passports. Now the question is, can you still apply for Canada? So the answer is yes, you can still apply for Canada. Although there may be some delays in the visa application processing times, the Canadian visa application process remains the same and is still open to skilled workers who wants to start a new life in Canada. Although the government is taking a strict approach to those allowed in or out of the country, the goal to invite 1 million newcomers to Canada by 2022 remains intact. In fact, now may actually be the best time to submit your application, and here's why. So why you should start your Canadian visa application now? The Canadian government has seen a slight decrease in visa applications due to panic and misinformation surrounding the coronavirus pandemic and immigration. Unfortunately, or rather fortunately for you, this has left an opportunity to have your visa application approved sooner rather than later, especially for CEC and PNP candidates. Express entry, which is a points based system which ranks you based on factors such as your age, education, and language abilities, your chances of receiving an ITA, that is, invitation to apply for permanent Canadian residence, will automatically increases due to simple fact that there may be less applicants to be ranked against. Yes, you may expect some delays in processing time as major services are disrupted these days in Canada, and IRCC is a no exception. Now, next, we're going to talk about the recent trends in CRS draws. Since COVID 19 became a public health crisis in Canada, IRCC has been restricting draws to candidates from either provincial nominee programs, that is PNPs, or Canadian Experience Class CEC. IRCC is intentionally limiting express entry draws to CEC and PNP candidates in response to the health crisis. The vast majority of CEC candidates are already in Canada and therefore do not require entering the country and quarantining. Meanwhile, PNPs are continuing in order to allow the provinces to meet their annual allocations. It is unclear as to how long IRCC will restrict draws, making candidates from the Federal Skilled Worker, that is FSW, and Federal Skilled Trades FST programs ineligible to receive invitations. The most recent all program draw was more than 2 months ago on March 4th. Now, I'm going to talk about what is to be done during this time. So, those who are in the processing stage should remain patient, as this is a critical time for all of us, and even if your process is complete, you should wait for next year, as there would be job scarcity in Canada due to fall in economy. The last all program draw held on March 4, 2020 had a cutoff score of CRS 471, which was higher as maximum candidates lie below CRS 470. Those of you who are unable to acquire required cutoff scores in IELTS should utilize this time for preparation and wait for IDP or British Council or CELPIP to open up for examination. People who are dreaming to come to Canada should complete their educational credential assessment, that is ECA report, well within this time, as WES offices are open for evaluation. So that was all from this video, and thank you so much for watching this video.